Natasha with a Day of the Ethel. This is book 2 and all in the Blackstone Affair. This is the perfect thing. It even says on the book, how could I ever let her go? Some things are simply impossible. This story is told on Ethan's point of view. And let me tell you, Ethan's point of view is raw and it's emotional and it's kind of heartbreaking because this story is kind of, you get to see their past and you kind of see what their past was and how they're going to overcome their past to get to where they need to be today. And I highlighted so many parts of this because I went back and reread it. And it's been 4 years, maybe 5 years since I read the story. And I fell in love again with Ethan because his passion for Brynne and how he broke her heart in book 1 and in book 2, he's going to do everything to get her back. And it's to be patient and to let her heal herself and kind of expose her feelings for him in a short amount of time. She was different from the beginning, special, my beautiful American girl. It became so much more than me than just a job. See, he was asked to protect her from her father called and asked Ethan to protect her from her past, from some people that did some really ugly things. And once he met her, she was no longer a job. She was his heart and his soul. And he finally started living again. You hear that from Neil, you hear that from Hannah, his sister, and you hear it from his father, that he's starting to love again and be his fun person that he was prior to him being like in the war. He went to Afghanistan and some things have happened. And so you see this breakdown. And that's what's kind of really kind of a beautiful story, is because you see everything kind of like fall into place and how these two kind of see some of their past like actually be their healing. And you see Brynne, you know, overcome some obstacles, and you see Ethan, and I keep saying this over and over, but it's almost like all in of their feelings, and they're finding themselves again. And that's what's so amazing about how Raine Miller wrote this story, is like each story, you know, part 1, part 2, and with the rest of them is you get a little piece and a little bit more healing. And, you know, and there is still the suspense of who is wanting to hurt Brynne and why did Ethan have to be hired to take care of her. But then you also see their love and how Ethan is so passionate about his love and his lust and his dominating tendencies toward hers, but she takes it and she kind of gives it right back to him like, yeah, but this is how it is going to be. And that's what I like about this. And all in is definitely, and here's one more, and then you'll just know you have a dark place and I have mine, and I understand. And that's what these two both did. They had something in their past, they both understand, and throughout this, they heal each other so they can go on to the next story of their life, and that is their love. See more in the links. Bye.